Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 4792 in Candy Crush Saga. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So we've got a lot to do here, 25 moves to clear out 58 frosting, looks like it's all through here, 1 cake bomb over here, and 3 of these licorice shells, which are the old popcorn. If you remember the popcorn, you have to strike it 3 times using a special. You can't just make a match alongside it and have it do anything. You have to pop it using specials, and once you do, it'll give you a color bomb. If I could get a color bomb combo, that could go a long way to clearing out this licorice. Although I see we've got licorice dispensers here. So I have to figure out, how do I want to approach this? Do I want to try to hit through here right away and try to get some of these good combos to help clear this out? If I get striped wrapped combos, that could do that. Or do I want to stay up here and not worry about busting through these candy curls so that I can make stripes that can hit these top things? I think while I've got the opportunity to hit the candy curls, I should do it. I may be proven wrong. I may find out, no, that was the wrong choice. But we've got to start somewhere. So this is my theory going forward. I don't have great opportunities here, do I? So taking out licorice as I go is good, especially if I can just come alongside it and hit it, because the stripes don't take out the licorice very well. Let's knock this back a bit. I'd love to get some combos, but it's tough to do on this board because of the conveyor belt. Now I've got this coming through. Can't make a color bomb here. Let's just knock that out. And I was waiting for this to come along to the edge because the outside edge is difficult. I can hit this by making matches next to it, but this outside is tough. So let's do that. Now we've got licorice coming down. Stripes. I've got to get that gone. Okay, so I'm hoping to bring down some stripes over here. That's not working out so well. I've got a stripe here. I'd love to keep it in this range. Here, I'm going to lift upward. These are the tricky parts. I could make a stripe. I'm going to do this directly. Okay, so now I'm going to get, nope, I did not get specials. Oh, this is a tricky one. And as I thought, I'm having the most difficulty with this, not as I thought, as I feared. I'm having the most difficulty with this. Yeah, I didn't get the cake bomb either. I didn't get anything. Oh, that was awful. Let's try that again. This time I'm going to focus on everything that is up at the top here, if I can manage it. Yeah, I will break through here because I do need that, but I also need to try to figure out how to get to these guys. All of my stripes are the wrong way, but I can take 2 wrongs and make a right in Candy Crush. If I can get a stripe with that. I tried so hard to get a stripe with that. I'm still trying. This level is very trying. Ah, that didn't work. Alright, so now that we've opened this up, let's kind of keep going there. Ooh, lots to do. I'm going to try to work in this little section here. Oh, I've got a wrapped. Oh, I've got another wrapped. I've got a stripe over here. There, we're going to get to the edge. Okay, I'm going to set off the wrapped and try to get these guys coordinating. I'm going to make another stripe. This is so rough here. Let's blow up the base. I haven't figured it out. I need to get started on this. I can't even get a purchase on this. Can't get my teeth into it. I'm going to bust through here. I was wishy-washy. The first one I was wishy-washy. The second one I tried to stay up here and that didn't work. So now I'm going to try to bust through here as best I can. And that's what my focus is going to be. Because if you try something and it doesn't work, I mean, is it just a one-off? It didn't work because, you know, it just, you had kind of a bad board, or it didn't work because there's an inherent problem with what you did. And I think there's an inherent problem with what I did. I know I could have made a stripe, but I'm working on what happens low to the ground here. Yeah, color bomb. I'll take a color bomb. Now, if I can get that color bomb matched up, when I make this wrapped, it's going to travel along the conveyor belt, but I can do this. And now look, I've got a purple here and I've got some purple down here. This is the kind of thing I need to have happen. Once I've opened this up, maybe I can use some of the stripes that are here to come on the conveyor belt and hit what's happening over here. Okay, so now I can still make moves in this mid-range, but I need to make moves low or high. There we go. Because I still have that frosting to remove. So now let's see if I can get some... No, I got licorice coming from there. So much licorice. I can make a wrapped. Now if I can make a wrapped and take out a licorice and pair it up... Look at that. But how do I hold on to that? How do I do things without blowing this up? Oh man, I'm going to try to do a wrapped. There we go. We got something happening. Now I have this wrapped. It's just not positioned very well. I'm going to take it anyway. It's going to eat. No, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I've got this licorice in the way. So this is going to now take out some of that licorice and get me closer to that. Oh, I have gotten rid of all the frosting. It's just this. So now I have to figure out what can I do to hit that. So, taking out licorice, so I've got a clear path. Trying to figure out if I can team this up with something. Gonna keep working on that. But the conveyor belt, I have to coordinate it over here in order to get through. But we figured it out, right? We got closer. We got so much closer. We cracked the code. It's not trying to stay up here. It's not being wishy-washy and playing both. It's coming down to this base. It's also focusing on these things. If we've got the opportunity, we have to really watch because the board is very complex and it's sectioned off into various regions, and we have to look all around the board to see if we're making the best choice. And when we focus on getting rid of these, sometimes it's because we've got a wrapped candy right next to it, right? A wrapped combo right here would be perfect. But sometimes it's because we've got an opportunity to make a stripe down here that's going to come back around on the conveyor belt. So we have to look at all of those aspects and how they play together. I'm going to pause, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off initially, but then once I solve this, I will come back through and narrate everything for you. Okay, my very next one was the winning one. This is the winning strategy, to try to hit the sides here while also making a huge impact on the bottom. Not worrying so much about those striped wrapped combos that might come out of those dispensers because, as we can see, we also get a lot of licorice from there. But taking out the licorice when I have the opportunity will help with that. Oh, and here we've got this beautiful striped wrapped combo. We're going to hit those licorice shells again just a bit. So I need to make moves low to the ground. Oh, look at this. I want to keep that here, but I don't think I'll be able to. There's a lot of craziness happening. And I've got to make moves. So it's probably going to end up bringing things downward. Okay, at least it opened something up for me. Oh. The conveyor belt's going to take that away. I'm just going to use that stripe. There we go. So now we've got a color bomb combo. It is going to take this out and it's going to take a layer of this. And of course the cake bomb should take a layer as well. So we should get that last licorice shell open here. Boom. And now I feel so much better. I've got 14 moves to take out 9 frosting and I've got a lot of stuff open. So I'm just going to kind of concentrate my efforts as to where the frosting is. If I could take out blue at this point, I would. I can't, but I can make a move here with the purple. Oh, and that's all I needed. That went quickly at the end there. So on my 4th try, you saw me struggle through the first 3 tries looking for the correct strategy. And then on the 4th try, because I had that strategy worked out, things went so much better for me. And, you know, it isn't always going to happen that way. Sometimes, you know, you could still struggle in developing that strategy, and sometimes the strategy won't work, but if you consistently apply it, once you figure it out, then eventually you'll be able to pair it with some good moves and a little bit of luck and get things done. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.